Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about a fundamental advance in artificial intelligence, something called agentic AI. So, what is agentic AI? In simple terms, it's an AI that actually has agency. That means it doesn't just wait for a command and respond, it can perceive, reason, and act on its own. Here is how it works. An agentic AI can understand the context of a situation, reason about the best way to solve a problem, and then plan out actions step by step. It can even take actions. For example, it can use tools, browse the website, understand text, images, or even videos, and even bring that knowledge back to complete the task you gave it. In other words, it doesn't just rely on what it was trained on, it can actually learn in real time from the world around it. Think about that for a moment. Instead of being a static assistant, agent AI becomes more like a dynamic problem solver capable of adapting, planning, and improving. That's why many see agentic AI as the next big leap forward. It's not just about answering questions anymore, it's about understanding, reasoning, and acting with purpose. So stay tuned for these and the upcoming videos if you want to learn more about agentic AI. Today, we will be exploring something super exciting in the world of AI, a router based agentic AI system. Imagine a team of specialized assistants in your office. You have one person who handles the general questions, another who handles coding problems, another who works on data analysis, and someone who's great at creative writing. Now, imagine a manager who listens to the incoming request and decides which assistant should handle each one. That's exactly what our router based AI system does. First, we prepare our playground. We use Python for the project and some helpful libraries. LangGraph, this helps us to build AI workflows. LangChain, OpenAI, this lets us talk to OpenAI's language model. PyMongo to save our conversations in a database so we can remember them. IPython.display, this lets us visualize our AI system as a graph. And of course, we load some secret keys from a env file. This is like unlocking a door for our AI world. For this, you need to add OpenAI API key in the .env file. Next, we create a memory system using MongoDB. Imagine a diary where the AI writes down everything it talks about. This is important because our AI needs to remember past conversation to be more helpful. We create a class called MongoDB storage with functions like save conversation. This saves messages with timestamps, get conversation history, looks up previous conversations, log agent action, keeps track of what each agent did. This is like giving our AI both a diary and a little notebook for tasks. Every question we ask goes through a state. Think of it as a status card that tracks what messages have been sent, which agent should handle the question next, what type of question it is, and the final answer that will be sent back. The structure format helps us AI system to stay organized like a well labeled filing cabinet. We use an AI model called GPT-4. It's like the brain of our system. It reads the questions, thinks about them, generates answers. Later, it can also decide which specialized agent should handle the question. The router node is the first stop of every question. Imagine it as the receptionist in our analogy. It looks at the last message user sent. It decides which category the question belongs to, general, technical, data, or creative. Then it routes the question to the right agent. For example, how is the weather goes to general agent. Can you write a Python code to sort a list for technical agent? What is the mean of 5, 10, and 15? data agent. Write a short story about a robot, creative agent. The router is very simple and super smart at this classification. Each agent is an expert on its own field. General agent, friendly and casual, like a helpful friend. Technical agent knows programming, software, and tech problems. Data agent loves numbers, statistics, and analysis. Creative agent full of imagination, perfect for stories and ideas. Once the router decides, the question goes to one of these agents and they generate a precise answer. The system uses a small function called route to agent to connect to router's decision with the right expert. Think of it like a receptionist calling the right department and saying, "Hey, this person needs you." All these agents and the router are connected in a graph. A graph is like a roadmap showing which paths questions can travel. The router is at the start. Each specialized agent is a stop along the way. Finally, every path ends at end, which is where the answer goes back to the user. Now, let's wrap everything in a class called Router Agent System. This is our main app. It lets us visualize the AI workflow as a graph. You can even see it as a flowchart, run queries through the system and get answers, store conversations and log agent actions in MongoDB. Let's see some examples. Hello, how are you today? Routed to general agent. Can you write Python code to sort a list? Routed to technical agent. What is mean of 5, 10, 15, 20? Routed to data agent. Write a short story about a robot learning to paint. Routed to creative agent. The system handles all of this effortlessly. Let's run the program. You can see that all four questions are routed to the correct agents. Each response is generated accordingly. The details and program outputs are saved in MongoDB collections called agent logs and conversations. The agent log collections mainly record which agent handles which question, while the conversation collection stores the complete response from the agents for each question. And that's it. We just built a small router based AI helper with multiple specialized agents and a memory system and a clear workflow. Think of it like building a mini company of AI assistants, each with its own expertise. Now it's your turn. Try adding new types of agents, improve the routing logic, or even add fun personalities to each agent. Experiment, explore, and see what amazing things you can create. If you enjoy this, make sure to subscribe my channel for more hands-on AI projects and don't forget to leave a comment with your questions or ideas for the next video.